Cellar spider? Oh, I don't want to mess with the cellar spider. It's a woodworking. I don't need the woodworking. Dog lost track of me. Cool. Still no duct tape. All right. Best would be to get down here and go out this way, but I think there's somebody over here. There's that dog. Hit, hit. Miss, 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 miss. It's a dog. Burning stamina. Screw it. Oh, like I said, screw it. Oh crap, I'm not gonna make that. Where the hell are all these bar guests coming from? This is now bad. Ooh boy. Alright, we got out to the grass at least. Yep, here come more. Oh boy. 3 bars of stamina is not going to get me over to safety. Might get me to that, so I can climb the roof, get stamina, drop back down, and get in my vehicle. I think that's what I'm going to aim for right there. Actually, I got one right below me. I could do that. Well, which one? If I do that, they're still going to be in the area and it's going to be hard to transition over. I want to say I have enough stamina to get there, and he might help me with a little bit of a boost. He might give me an assist in that direction. Oh, more dogs. Alternatively, straight south, climb up, get my stamina back. I'd probably be able to go into an upper story. Actually, this has got multiple floors. How do they have this set up? Do they have that little one ledge spot that you can go up to the next floor? I would hate to fall multiple stories. I think I can make it. We're gonna go for the other building. See if the bar guest gives me an assist. God damn, that thing's staying right on top of me. Please don't assist me past, because I'll be dead if you do. Oh god. Please tell me I have enough. that would have been the death of me. Oof. Hey look, it's dogs right at my landing spot because I didn't check ahead of time. Son of a bitch, and it's got also has to be an acid dog waiting for me. And if I try to get into the vehicle, I've got a door open, they can walk in. If I go around the edge, they can't get in the back. Come on around the other side, dog. Come on, come diagonal. I need that top one to move. He hasn't moved. I don't want him to go into the passenger door. We're gonna keep getting acid. Here comes the rest. Ah, son of a bitch. Alright, we're gonna have to drive with him in the vehicle. Oh, the Barghest got in. It just keeps getting worse. Oh, he's gonna punch me out of the car. He's gonna punch me out of the car. We're still gonna die to dogs. Oh, man. Let's see. This is hilarious. Dead to a dog pack. Let's see. I was fine until this guy delayed me. I made the bad mistake of retreating back to deal with him, and then I ended up somehow with a Barghest in the vehicle instead of him. He came charging out the window and jumped in. Oh, what to do? So I got to get the vehicle moving. So I got to risk a round or two, possibly. Just to put the pedal to the metal to get the vehicle moving. If he punches me out of the vehicle, I might get run over. No, when I punch him, he's going to hit this quarter panel. He's not going to go out the door, because the direct diagonal is going to put him into that. But I can't afford to let more guys... Well, even if... Right now, if I start accelerating, I think that dog's going to get in also. At least. I'm gonna risk. We're gonna hit the gas. I don't have that much room before we hit something, so one way or the other, this will have to resolve. Let's go to 12 speed. I'm gonna pulse it once, then I'm gonna let go of the controls and try to deal with the Barghest. All right, we're on the move. Now we're gonna let go of the controls. 5.9. Come on, Dodge. Save me, Dodge. Do no damage. I got nothing in my hands. I hit him for 1. I dodged his powerful swing. Crit for 13. Go down, Barghest. Go down. Yes. All right. Now we're going to take control again. We're going to pivot. So I'm not aiming right into the nest. Then we're gonna slow down. We're going to let go of the controls again. This guy I'm not as worried about. You know, except for the part where I can't hit him apparently. And there you go. Easy. Easy. Simple game. Simple. Doesn't take any knowledge, skill, experience whatsoever. Just push random buttons and you do amazing things. That one was close. That one was really close. Whew. That's what we call emergent gameplay opportunities. Otherwise known as ego. Otherwise known as the thing that usually kills Vormithrax. I get killed by my ego quite often. We got a little bit of luck. I had my 6 dodge, and the 6 dodge came into play. Where was it? Oh, he was still trying to acid me while we were driving. Yeah, he was aciding me. Can I go back far enough? We dodged the super punch from the Barghest. Somewhere back here. I don't know. Oh, that's the fat zombie, so it had to have been after that. Somewhere in there, we got the dodge on the super punch. I forget where. All right, so yeah, good times. So we must have a house, probably. I don't know, this house, maybe that house. There's got to be a house near in the reality bubble that's one of those houses with 1 million dogs. That's the only reason we've got so many of these dogs running around. And we still haven't cleared the area. That's inconvenient. I was hoping to have a clear drive path. We might be able to get through here, but I suspect there's going to be a lamppost right there that'll spoil my diagonal. Arg. Alright. we just need to gather this group up and relocate them again. I think I still have a bunch of dogs up there. Whoops! He teleported. He did the vehicle pivot teleport. The vehicle rammed him, and then it rolls dice to determine the position he lands when he got rammed, and he teleported to the other side of the vehicle. Alright, you guys, let's go over here like I sent the other group. Whoops! Keep moving. That should be far enough. Alright, so I gotta make a decision here. I hate this garage, but it does have a chance to have welding gear in the crates in that corner. It's gonna be spicy trying to get to it. I might try what I need to try with just the jackhammer and a bunch of gas. If I don't very quickly come across another opportunity to get an acetylene torch. Or if when we backtrack to our base to grab our stuff and come back up here, if we don't see an opportunity there. We've taken enough damage, I gotta really stop getting messed up any further. Oh, helipad. Another military helipad. Seems like they should have welding gear in their workshop. Warehouse. That's the kind of house that can have 1 million dogs. Fenced backyard. Hey there, helipad. What zombies do you have? No acids? Oh, 1 acid zombie. We almost got away with no acid zombies. That group, well, I'd probably get spotted from the guys upstairs coming out and then diving out the windows, but I was wondering I might be able to get into the warehouse without attracting these guys. But probably what would happen was I would get to here, and second story guys would come dropping out of the upper floors, and then I'd get trapped in there. What's in there that I want? We got crates, there's fuel, but we're not using JP8 or diesel. High quality steel. What else is in there? Occasionally there's some fun generic stuff in the upper floors and that, but I don't know if it's worth the the danger level. Unfortunately, that's the last interesting thing. We just got cut off again. So unless this road network over here goes somewhere interesting, we are done with our wandering, and it's going to be TCL dive time. With possibly me going after an acetylene torch to make it a little faster. This place isn't going to help me on that though, so let's leave it alone for now. Alright, back down south. One last little, ooh, Triffids. One last little exploration to do. And then it'll be the long trip back to our base. Take a night to heal up and do some organizing of inventory, load the car up, and the next morning move up to the TCL. And pray, pray, pray it has everything we need. Oh, I gotta get the umbrella out. Uh-oh, I dropped the named umbrella somewhere. Where did I drop it? Well, I guess we're gonna go back to the other one. I still have Chud Bucket, so I didn't drop my backpack and forget to pick it up. Well, that's unfortunate. I have no idea where I left it. I had to drop it to fight, and I didn't pick it up again, apparently. Yeah, I guess we gotta turn in. Take the road routes. That'll be fun to slalom through next time, unless I can crisscross through the roads. Or through the fields that aren't plowed. Dragonfly. Flight of the Dragonfly. Alright, now we're taking the cross country. Chodrella. Let me stop for a second. Can't do this while I'm got my hands busy. Chodrella. Kind of tempted to hop into that other truck. Guess I really should. Close that door. Minimize the number of entrances things can hop into. Alright, yeah, north first. How's our gas doing? We've actually been burning a fair amount. Nothing but a roadside urban, or a house, and oh, light industry. There's a possibility. Hopefully it's empty, that would be awesome. And then hopefully it has... you know what? Well, it's not empty, and it's starting with a smoke zombie, so that's a little rude. Toolbox with 2 items. So, no torch, no gas. This just has jackhammers, and I already have the jackhammer, so I don't need to check there. And the other problem is if I zip around, I don't have easy travel options to kind of loop and loop and loop all the zombies out, and I can't just drive down the back side of the building here to check for the loot in this one. Gotta be more than just the one zombie, right? Yeah. Zombies, zombies, zombies. Smoke zombie's the dangerous one. Barrels. The rest aren't terrible dangerous. I'm hoping that smoke zombie took off after the deer and got lost in the forest. That would be nice. Nope, he's still hanging out right there. So, options. Lure them all the way back down, do a loop. Or, now that they're on this side, lure them out this way, and then circle and reapproach and walk up there to loot. Now the problem is the smoke zombie's blocking the view of the other zombies to chase me. I need to get this smoke zombie gone. I can deal with almost all the other ones. This is the only guy that's really problematic. If I had my gas mask, I wouldn't care. I'd just walk up and punch him in his face, but we don't have that option. Alright, you should be far enough. Into a tree. I said into a tree. What do we got? A couple batteries. Kevlar vest, not in terrible shape, but we already got one. Alright, let's take a trip up through the forest. Hopefully that building to the left is mostly empty now. No good books, no good books. Don't care about the crawler or the regular zombie. Still no books. Come on, torch. Nope. Cordless impact wrench and an electric jackhammer. We got nothing. Nothing. Well, that's the condition of the van. Missing a wing mirror. Good engine, broken security, it has wheels, has battery, engine compartment, has no alternator. Alright, that's enough for me not to want it to use it. Uh-oh. I think the ferals might have gotten a look at me. Again, no books, no books. No paint, no duct tape. Jeez. Rough. That was a pretty disappointing light industry. I'm surprised we found one. It was one of the best opportunities for us. Look at these wide open fields. This is a 10-2 world. What's with all these roads and wide open fields? I mean, not a lot of them, but just feels kind of weird. That's not helpful. NPC scrapyard. I don't need a scrapyard. I have no idea what's even in the scrapyard. I don't really deal with NPCs, so keep on driving. Don't worry, it's gonna trap me in a big old cul-de-sac field here pretty soon. That's gonna be the northern border. Cabin in the woods. Nothing bad ever happens in a cabin in the woods. Wonder if you can go fast enough to actually... No, because it would stop you right when the reality bubble intersected the crater. I was wondering if you could go fast enough in a vehicle towards a crater point that you'd be near it when it popped off and actually take a bunch of damage. I don't know if it's possible or not. Radio tower! Nothing at the trailhead. Any eyeballs? No eyeballs. No eyeballs. Please no wasps. Please no wasps. There are no wasps. There is a small town nearby. A multi-cooker, an electric carver. Oops. Okay, so heading south first. We got another one of the Viking forts. Access to another town at a minimum. Don't care about the rural house. Don't care about that town. Nothing here. Oh my god, we have another TCL. Okay. Oh! Oh! It's a science lab because it's got an anthill next to it. It's got an anthill next to it. Therefore guaranteed science lab, right? Science lab! TCL and science lab. Holy moly. And a collapsed tower. Oh, wow. All right. That definitely changes things. So, target number 1, of course, because I'm intimately familiar. We'd have the wrinkle of the few ants, but we can deal. It's something I can deal with. It would be preferable to park here in a vehicle that doesn't have holes in it, so that we can just park and leave and they won't mess with the vehicle. But they might, with enough noise, we could still run into problems getting out. But I should be able to deal with ants generally. We'll see. So, boo that it's got the anthill, but that's just, you know, that's just flavor. Yeah, that's true. Well, I don't... From memory, I don't think you can get acid ants with the associated science lab. I don't remember seeing that. Alright, so what do we do now? We've still got... Let's look like we might be running out of travel options, but between 2 TCLs and a science lab, I think we found our area. So, let's see. I don't think it's worth traveling any further, so now we're going to go ahead and backtrack. We got to go back and get our gear and get moved up here. So I think we'll use this vehicle to roll back and get our gear, and then that campground has got that other vehicle that's still sealed. I might use that. Let's see. Yeah, I might use that to try the science lab. It depends on how much stuff I have. As long as we're below the 400 limit. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. I might have to shuffle vehicles a bit. But first we've got to actually survive the trip back. There's some stuff where we might have problems. But this is probably the absolute best we're ever going to find for opportunities. 2 TCLs and a science lab. So we'll... I still want to power dive the TCL just straight into the weapons locker. I want to see if my theory on how easy it is to get into it is correct. How much more we do in the TCL will kind of depend. I'd still like to get a torch. Alright, so we're done driving just randomly. So we're turning around, heading back now. We got a long trip ahead of us. Then we gotta come all the way back again. I might have to actually make an effort to get some gasoline. I think we had a mine somewhere on the route, so I can stop and get some gas there. Oh my goodness. Science lab and a TCL. I think we'll come up here first. We'll deal with the science lab TCL up here, and then if we don't get what we need or we need additional, then we'll roll back to the TCL we found earlier. So we still haven't checked this side out or this. There is a mine where it won't take much effort to get more fuel. We should have enough to get back home and I think get all the way back up here on what we've got, so we'll do that and then we'll refuel. So yeah, if we can get back to home and we don't get some outrageously bad mutation between now and when we get back here, there's now a smidgen, just a wee smidgen of hope for Chud 2. A wee tiny smidgen. There's still a long way to go. We still got a lot of skill ups to do. We still got to get... Basically, we need to acquire all of the tools, all of the recipes, all of the parts, all the materials to accomplish Purifier. Then sit down and try to level up our skill so that we're just sitting in place, not having to risk our lives while under the negative conditions of a whole ton of bad mutations. So as quickly as possible, I need to acquire all the stuff, then go sit somewhere and let time pass as I try to read my applied science and practice my applied science up high enough to craft Purifier and have the raw materials that I need. So we got to do all of that stuff as quickly as possible. The big time chunk where it's most dangerous, we got to save for last. Now we should be fine. Alright, so it's back across the bridge. Round and around, past the railroad. Oh yeah, item spawn rate screws with everything. The big thing is we've got to get a recipe book that has the Purifier recipe. That's number one. Then we need the tools. There's tools we have to get, specific mutagen Purifier crafting tools. Then we have to have the raw materials that are necessary to craft Purifier, and it's not cheap. And we might find some Purifier in between the labs and the TCL, possibly, but usually not in bulk. That's not a long-term solution, but it might... well, what'll happen is I'll get Purifier, we'll have 10 horrendous mutations that are hobbling me, and I'll use it, and it'll get rid of some innocuous mutation that isn't doing me any harm. Or it'll get rid of one that I consider helpful, like Philoderm. That's usually how my luck goes, but we're a long way away from worrying about it. We got a lot of stuff we got to get done. Normally, healing wouldn't be a big deal, but it takes a while, even at the current rate for me, and I can't afford to take the time to wait for the heals, so I gotta be a little more cautious also of... Oops, he shot at me. I gotta be a little more cautious also of the healing time necessary and letting my limbs get... God damn it! What did we lose? More window, I hope? Headlight's gone again. Headlight's still there. Alright, so I blew out the headlight again. Still got the wheel. Frame's in okay shape. I think it was mostly just frame, or not frame, but window and boards. You saw him. He jumped right out in front of me. Wasn't my fault, officer. Get to talking. That's what happens. Driving under the influence of antiseptic. Speaking of, we're going to take a break for a second. I need to take, let's take a Tramadol, just some light painkiller. And we'll go ahead and have some bacon, some water. Well, Philoderm I'm still confused about. I think that might be an issue with how Philoderm is set up after some changes were made to it. God damn it, I need that zombie to not be right where it's at. Go anywhere else, zombie. Anywhere else. I don't want to go through town. He's there because that's where I positioned him. Because of my drive past that spot. No, you're still exactly where I don't want you. Whoops. Well, now he's no longer in that position. Stop, let go of controls. We're not moving. Drop the umbrella. 5.2 is not ideal. Nobody else in the area. Run mode. Get in my car. I didn't mean to hit ignore or wait on that one. I was going to move up a little bit and then pull them away just so I could drive through in the vehicle. So another tip is you can bypass a lot of roadblocks and bad terrain and like forests where you have no escape, like right here, for example. For some reason I needed to get from this area over to this area. You can drive down. You can always make it through on a vehicle, a normal sized vehicle, sedan car sized vehicle, through these kinds of gaps, because the way the map is generated, you always have this little median right here. And as long as your wheels don't go into the deep water, the lighter blue up here, you're perfectly fine. I could drive right along the edge here with my passenger side wheels right in these spaces, and there'd be no problem whatsoever. So you can bypass a lot of areas if you're careful in maneuvering, and there's not like swamps with a bunch of monsters and stuff coming at you while you're trying to do it. But it's a way of maneuvering around otherwise what seems like blocking terrain. Alright, so I need to go either up like that or down like that. I haven't tried down like that. We got one vehicle in the way. I'd rather go up and around, but we got some zombies. Thread the zombie needle. Alright, we're through. Next up, down to that area. Yeah, I've on occasion resorted to driving right along the edge of the water in order to get around a particularly onerous map gen block. Where it's tough is when the water kind of zigzags and you're constantly having to turn the vehicle, where you don't have just simple straightaways. Hey there, totally useless nursing home. Alright, I've got to go through and then up this way. Ooh, too close. That was way too close. Hey there, Mr. Predator. Alright, where was our pass through? It was under the aphids. Oh crap, I did this weird diagonal thing, didn't I? I don't remember. What did I do? Did I come through here and then I think it was that. I think I came through here and then diagonal down here. Alright, this is gonna be some odd pivoting. I think that was the other headlight. I think we're out of headlights again. Oh, no, it wasn't the headlight. Must have been another windshield. Really? Oh, crap. Come on, shift down one. Didn't take more spaces than that. There's the pivot I needed. Now we're through. Now we're almost through. Yeah, that's a little tighter than I usually do. This poor car. Looked so good when we first got it. At this point, all I care about is getting it and my gear up to that TCL lab area, as long as I'm in the remote area. Mostly all I care about. Oh yeah, I gotta start looking out again for opportunities for a torch. We just haven't had many. Not much on the outside edges of these towns that are gonna give me an opportunity to grab a torch. I think when we come south, this time I'm gonna scoot into this little nook over here and get this mapped in before we head over to our home. We're not far from home now. It's right there. Oh, we're just about there. Just about let a woodland white hop in with me. Now that would have been in another ego contest. Should have gone the other way. Still clipped a bush. Okay, that's the skate park. Smoker zombie chasing me right when I was hoping I'd be able to hop into a house. Well, looks like we're not going to get anything fun added to the map, unfortunately. Looks like we might have a connection down through here. Just can't help myself. No controls. Well, at least we can get some of our... Oh yeah, we got plenty of gas to make the trip. Only burned a gallon or so to get all the way back here. I dropped my umbrella again. Oh wait, no, you guys renamed it again. What the hell's it called now? Or did I drop it? Did I drop the renamed one? I think I dropped the renamed one too. I keep forgetting to pick them up. Now I am without my umbrella. Oh wait, it might be in the car. Take care of the locals first. Might have dropped it in the seat in the car, I forget. Glue scap. Oh yeah, glue scap's inside. What the hell? I got nothing in my hands. Zombie cop just doesn't want to die, and now I got more coming, and I'm running out of stamina. Redstone Urban Explorers map. There's Chadrella. And there's my other compound hunting bow. We'll just leave this stuff here since I'm planning on leaving in the area anyway. Nothing critical in here, right? Nah. Alright, home sweet home! I'm gonna miss this place when we have to leave. Alright, so gotta throw some more bandages and stuff on. Do medical gauze. So the boo-boos are boo-boo bandaged. Let's do fine on hunger and thirst. Have gummy vitamin. Pain's going away. How much stuff do we have sitting here? 354 liters. So between that and what we've got up there, that's 2 of the 4 trunks, which would be the total capacity of that truck we would try to move into. So unless I unload a fair amount of junk over here that I'm not going to use. So if we did that, it would be sort by volume. So multiple jerry cans, one of them with water. I need that, and 2 others. I'd need a fair amount of gasoline if we're going to jackhammer a ton. So yeah, we definitely want to source gas at that mine on our way back north. I would like to keep those, fill 2 with gas, plus my vehicle tank. If we get those 2 full, plus my tank full, that should be plenty. Oh, we already had a jackhammer. We don't need 2, so we can get rid of 1 of the jackhammers. And some of this other stuff I could probably get rid of, but that's the bulk of the items. 14 liters of cocaine. So, I mean, what happens if we purify away our flippers? I got to keep the rollerblades. In case we purify the tentacles. We have a Rivtech assault rifle. So I think the first trip will be getting this vehicle up north. Then I'll pick a spot somewhere located near that lab and TCL. We'll find a building or whatever. We'll just put it on a field or something. Doesn't really matter. And then I'll probably try to go back, if I can manage it, go back and get the other vehicle and bring it forward and have both of them available. That way I can take the other vehicle with just the things I'll need in the lab over and do that. And once we either die or find out what we get in the standard lab, unless it's a full 5-level lab, probably we're not going to get everything I'm going to need. Not in a half-item drop world. So we're going to end up probably diving into the TCLs regardless. So, let's see. Stay the night, get the healing done. Yeah, we might as well. I need the healing anyway. I can't keep letting the arms and legs get too low. The accumulating negatives, the negative effects increase on a curve based on the amount of damage you've taken, so it escalates pretty quickly. So you don't really notice them at first, but it gets really bad as you get further in. Let's do... Guess we will get a candle going. keep reading the mechanics book. I don't think really it's going to come down to applied science. Maybe I should start into applied science. I should probably start into applied science right away. The other stuff we can make do. So we'll read the book for time is it 1500? Probably about 6 hours. Either 20 or 2100. Then we'll sleep the night away. We'll pick up at least one mutation between now and when we leave in the morning. I'm not sure if we got any while we were running around. Sometimes the messages go so fast I don't notice. Oh yeah, we got narcoleptic. Have we had a narcoleptic episode yet? I forgot we even got that. That'll be fun in the TCL and or lab or anywhere. That would have been hilarious to have a narcoleptic episode right when I had that dog encounter. Alright, let's do it. That's the plan. Focus of 19, huh? Cancel that. Supply MP3. I can't. There's not much I can do with Happy Foods really anymore because most of them are barred to me. I guess I'll have a yogurt. Pickled herring, curry with meat. Yeah, I can't do most of the Happy Foods. You mutate! Feline eyes! Stop reading, yes. We got another very pretty much, I don't know, does feline eyes? It says, oh, it isn't helping you see at night. So yeah, slit pupils, they glitter. Another kind of a non-mutation, so we got lucky. Another bit of good luck. Another hour or so. Oh, candle went out, 1955, huh? That's 8 p.m. We're not tired yet, so we'll keep going for a couple more hours. $2,200. Now we're tired. All right, perfect. Ah, you fall asleep. You're suddenly overcome with the urge to sleep, and you pass out. There's our narcoleptic. I don't know if it hit previously, and I didn't notice, but I noticed that time. May it only happen while I'm at home base resting and reading. I don't know how often that thing triggers, or if there's triggering circumstances of some kind or variables. No idea. Been quite a while since I did narcoleptic. And I think it was under different effects and rules since the last time I did it. Let's have some salted fish. We got some more human flesh that hasn't gone bad. Really? All right, let's cook up some human flesh before we go to sleep. Fried meat. There's our fried fool. Yum yum. 514 calories. Good stuff. Now it's using my ghee. We've got a bunch of ghee. That's what it's using. Yeah, it's using ghee. I haven't picked up any cooking oil. But we got 53 of it, so it's only need 1 per. It'll last me quite a while. Alright, give me the fried fool. Go turn that off. Done with you. That'll probably either be full or close to full, so I'm not going to apply another one right now. Oops. Sleep as long as you want. See if we mutate again. Skill rust. Sleepy mutation. We're a sleepy narcoleptic. Who would have known? Wonder if that was totally random or if if those were connected in some way. But we have sleepy. Alright, time for some... Oh, my fried fool went rotten on me while I slept. Well, that sucks. Am I gonna get sick on that? It's rotten. I do not have... I mean, we're a cannibal, but that's not gonna let me eat rotten food. We have a strong stomach. I forget what eating. It's been so long since I've eaten rotten food. I don't remember. Let's not worry about it. Goodbye, fried fool. Guess I should have eaten you before I went to sleep. Alright. Are we dragging everything out? Might as well. Might as well just lug it all up there. I got the cargo space for it. Let's wear whatever large volume capacity I've got. Do the same thing as when we came in. Do inventory here and all there. Sort by volume. Go to the bottom. Yeah, some of this stuff is useless, but I don't feel like sorting it out. Just cramming everything. I'm only barely overweight now. That'll do for the moment. I'm gonna have to resort my carry gear. Oh, I should have checked up here before I did this. There could be a bunch of zombies waiting for me up here. Alright. Do it this way. Inventory to there. Or all to there first. Confused. Whoops. The hell? Why is it kicking out constantly? I'm just holding it to tell it to keep installing stuff, and then it keeps bailing out of the menu on me. I do that, and then it starts doing that all of a sudden. No vehicle controls found. Why are you trying to do vehicle controls? All I'm doing is holding the enter key down. Alright, fine. I'll do shift. I'll do capital M instead. Nope. That all of a sudden kicks over as well. Something weird's going on. All I'm trying to do is transfer items. I don't want to hit, I know the transfer all. I'm very well aware of all the transfer options in AIM. I've been using it for about 500 hours of my life. But for some reason it's kicking me out of the menus.